Go live. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Saturday Morning Live Week 4, baby. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. I am happy. I am your co-host, Reggie, who has no dog in the fight on a Saturday. This is great for me. How you feeling, brother?
I mean, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right. I mean, I hope and pray that I don't see 5 interceptions again, but I'm not sure if I will or I won't. I am okay.
Well, I know what you're going to see. You're going to see a win, but we'll get there because this is the game that y'all
no, don't do that. See, Reggie come right in. I don't have time. I don't. No, don't do that. No, y'all know what it is. They don't know what it is. You just trying to ruin my life. That's what you're trying to do.
I'm not trying to
fire Billy.
I am calling it like it is. I just see what I see and say what I say based on what I see, brother. That's all. That's all it is, big dog.
Hey man, stay away from me. How about that?
All right, before we get started, y'all know what it is on Saturday Morning Live. We're gonna have a word from our brew crew.
Wait, hold on. My name is
the whole ad. Huh?
My name is Norwood. We gotta introduce ourselves, right?
Oh, you didn't introduce yourself? You just started complaining. My bad.
My name is Norwood. I'm 50% of 100% the realest podcast in the world, and I'm barely holding on. Onward.
Leaning on the everlasting, as Norwood likes to say. Maybe you should get you a brew, though. We'll go to Party of Two Brew Crew. He's going to tell us about the beer of the month. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. And press play.
Up with the Splashcast and Dive Team Network to bring you September's Beer of the Month. This month, the beer comes from a local brewery out in Decatur, Georgia, called Inner Voice Brewing. This one here is called Double Memory Farm, and this bad boy is coming in at 8% ABV.
All right, so you heard it. It is Double Memory Farm from our brewery, from Party of Two Brew Crew is our recommendation. Y'all make sure y'all go like, follow, and subscribe. Everything Party of Two Brew Crew. If you have any type of beer or malt beverage, should I say? Questions, he is the one to go to. He is preparing for his 30 days of stouts as well in November. So he will go through 30 different stouts to tell you what is. You're a terrible person.
Yep.
But with that being said, we are back. We are here. Where do you want to start, big dog, on Saturday Morning Live?
We are going to start a little out of order. We're going to start with the game that probably means the most to me and to us this week. You already know it. It's the Battle of the Real HU, and it ain't but one HU. And I know I already saw the Howard people sitting the obituary out on campus. Funny story. Y'all get y'all ass whooped. We're going to bounce back. Pirates. The real HU. Pirates.
Yeah. Hampton's coming off a loss to a team we shouldn't have lost to in North Carolina A&T. This should be a bounce back win for Hampton, but y'all better not lose to Howard now. You can't lose to A&T and Howard.
Nope, can't do it.
No, we'll be looking for a new coach. We are not a proponent of black men getting fired, but you got to perform, big dog. Got to perform.
Reality is here. Speaking of reality being here, South Carolina State versus University of South Florida. I really respect South Carolina State for putting tough teams on their schedule.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I mean, you also have to figure out a way to get money.
No, and I think that especially after on the heels of the way they played versus University of South Carolina, I think they're thinking, all right, well, you're right. We can get some money out of these games. But there is a potential we could upset somebody. And if we upset somebody, then everything is through the roof. And I think that, I want to see this game. I don't think they win it, but if they keep it close, it's a win for them. And if they upset him, oh man, he's out of there.
I want to see the upset. Here's why.
I mean, of course, we all want to see the upset
because we go for the blacks. But South Florida beat Florida in Gainesville. If South Florida loses to South Carolina State,
fuck you, Reggie. I try to do less cussing on this podcast.
Billy will be guilty by association, transitive property.
Billy will be what? Billy will be what I told y'all from the very first day. Billy sucks. I hate Billy. Always have.
Transitive
always
property.
Will. I hate Billy so much that they're starting now to bring up all the other coaches that I hated. And they're like, oh, well, they weren't nearly as bad as him. Muschamp sucked. McElwain sucked. Mullen sucked. Muschamp sucked. Man, all of these guys, they want revisionist history because Billy sucked so bad. But you know who said that Billy sucked after 3 series?
One game. Norwood said after one game, Billy Napier is not it. I said, dang, you ain't gonna give him a whole season?
Was I wrong? Was I wrong?
No.
Do you know how hard it is for me not to just take my hands and just knock everything on this desk down? I'm talking about 4 screens, this microphone, my work computer, my personal computer. I want to knock this whole table over and walk off. I want to do like old boy did in Lean on Me when Joe Clark had pissed him off. He flipped that desk over. That's how Billy Napier makes me act. South Carolina State,
going for South Carolina State here because I want Florida to lose to HBCU by the transitive property. That's why.
Go to hell. How about
that? Yeah. Morgan State versus Central State, another HBCU money game. Morgan State should dominate Central State here. MEAC versus the CIAA. Or is it SIAC?
MEAC versus the you getting your ass whooped.
Morgan State should win that game. They should win that game.
Hey, Morgan, we ain't forgot about y'all either with all them preseason All-Americans.
Preseason All-Americans.
Y'all better win something
over there.
Y'all got everybody and still ain't winning. That is not a key for long-term success and happiness. So Morgan, we betting on it. Yep, you already know it. But one thing for sure. Good luck.
Delaware State versus St. Francis. Look, man, Del State could mess around. They already had their first 2-game winning streak since 2000.
This could be 3.
They
give you a statue if you win 3 in a row.
Y'all let Deshaun get out there and win 3 in a row.
Now, you know what would be funny and ironic if all the hype was behind Mike Vick and Deshaun Jackson is the guy who's really the coach.
I mean, yeah.
Brady was trying to spin out of there. He was like,
I like, dang, Mike. But I think Mike will have a little bit. I don't know. It's just I'm actually surprised about Deshaun Jackson's success so early. Not gonna lie to you, but I also think that he came into a situation to where I think their schedule is a little bit easier this year, which allowed them. Plus, they look good against Del State. I mean, in Delaware, they look good against Delaware, even though they lost. But we picking Del State here. I'm assuming.
Next up, we already did that. Central versus A&T. This is after A&T
Classic
comes back and beats us in I think double overtime. It is the Aggie Classic, Aggie Eagle Classic. It is. I've seen the North Carolina Central A&T shit talk, and it has been early, it has been often, and it has been aggressive. I'm picking Central in this, and I think this Central just stomps them out, but surely something.
Aggie Eagle Classic. Central A&T has a former,
but all bets are off.
A&T has a former North Carolina Central coach as their head coach, if I'm not mistaken. They are playing in. South Carolina is done. We see you. They are playing in. They are playing in Greensboro, I think. which really don't make a difference because it's only an hour away. But I got Central winning here, but y'all better take care of business. All you need is a little bit of momentum in college, and you can roll off 5 wins in a row.
For sure. Yeah. And I think that I just don't need, I need A&T to come and go right now. Y'all beat us. Congratulations. We tricked it off. Done. That's it.
So we both got Central here.
Correct. And then I think to close out the MEAC here, Sacred Heart versus Norfolk. Norfolk probably runs it up. I think it's a money game.
Let's go, Mike Vick. Mike Vick. Norfolk State beats Sacred Heart. We got it here. 3:00 on ESPN Plus. Let's move on to the SWAC. None of my teams playing today, so I'm big chilling.
Right. This is another really big one. This is a close rivalry. Edward Waters in Jacksonville, Bethune-Cookman in Daytona. I've seen people from both sides, once again, very similar to A&T and Central, talking big trash. I've seen a little bit of money on the line, a lot of respect on the line. Who you got in this one?
Man, this is South Carolina State versus Benedict. This is Bethune-Cookman versus Edward Waters. This is not going to end well for Edward Waters. Bethune-Cookman, I said that last year, and y'all went up there and got beat by Clark Atlanta. So,
right. Govern yourself accordingly.
Don't come out there bull jiving now. Don't come out there bull jiving. I got Bethune. Yeah, I'm trying to stop cussing. I got Bethune here, my 2-year-old, bro. My 2-year-old is a parrot. So I'm trying to stop cussing because she said it in school. So Bethune-Cookman beat Edward Waters.
Big Breeze, the biggest. Okay. Your uncle used to be cussing in school and getting in trouble for it too.
Cussing and beating kids up after they hit her first, though. But
that's getting justice.
But I got Bethune here. Don't go out there and lose to Edward Waters. Don't do it.
I got Cookman in this one too, but I think that this is a little bit closer than expected. It should be.
Oh, Jackson State Tuskegee was the other one. I mean, this is Alabama State Tuskegee. This is what those games are.
You just saw Tuskegee give FAMU everything they wanted and a little bit of what they needed.
I think that says more about FAM than it says about Tuskegee.
Damn. Lane versus Alabama A&M. Whoo, now you smoked. Black and mild. Camped. Oh, my goodness.
This is going to be assault and battery. Right. They're going to beat them down so bad. They're going to beat Lane to death because Alabama A&M is a physical team. Right. I expect for them to assert their dominance here.
Hey, Lane Dragons, y'all better
puff out of there.
East Texas A&M versus Grambling. Grambling, you better win. You need to win.
What the hell is an East Texas A&M? I didn't even know they had directional A&M colleges. I was like, what the hell is an East Texas A&M? Oh, they got West Texas A&M
they be throwing A&M on anything these days.
You got land, agriculture, and mechanical.
Right. Exactly.
Most of the schools in
slaves
the South are.
Did the school own slaves? Or was this school created by slaves? Oh, okay. A&M.
A&M. All right. So we just finished the SWAC.
No, we did not. Northwestern State versus who? Prairie View. A&M.
Oh, yeah.
Ta-da! Well, the A&M is going to win. PV.
We got PV here. We're always going to roll with the blacks. So
we're gonna move right on to Ole Miss versus Tulane. If I remember correctly, Ole Miss is undefeated. Tulane is undefeated. Tulane, I meant to say Tulane.
Both of them are undefeated,
and you are correct. Lane.
When I was looking at this, and when you made the initial list where you put all the games on, and then we cipher between the BS games. I was hoping you would leave this Tulane Ole Miss game on here.
Yeah, 2 undefeateds.
Tulane is going to stick with Ole Miss for the first half. And then this is what happens when you have big schools versus smaller schools. The depth is going to hurt. And once the depth kicks in, that's when they're going to win. They're only an 11-point favorite, though.
Right.
So I got Ole Miss winning this game. But don't be surprised if Tulane gives them everything that they can handle. Lane Kiffin is good for tricking one off during the season.
That is, I tell y'all every week, it's not about the highs. It's about the lows. I think that the majority of teams in the SEC could beat the top tier teams in the SEC on the right day. But those teams lack discipline when they play games like Tulane. And that's how they lose every year. The majority of these teams are not losing in like the if you lose interconference, it's kind of what it is. But when you trick off to somebody who you had no business beating, I mean, you had no business losing to, it's just lack of discipline and execution.
Oklahoma State, y'all lost to Tulsa for the first time in Stillwater since 1951. They didn't even allow people to vote last time they beat y'all in Stillwater.
Right.
Mike Gundy.
They're gonna fire. They talking about firing him, and I was like, he's y'all guy.
If Mike Gundy gets fired, does he shave the mullet?
Hell no. He comes back longer and more illustrious. You crazy?
So we both got Ole Miss here. Y'all let us know in the comments if y'all want to pick against us. Y'all can pick Tulane. You know, you want to put a 6-pack up. We'll see if somebody wants to bet you. Put a 6-pack up. 2 people bet. 2 people might match you. Let us know. Let us know. This is a bettable game. The next one.
Oh, no, it ain't.
Auburn versus Oklahoma.
I'm taking Oklahoma and John Mateer.
2 teams that are undefeated in the SEC.
Also true.
What's interesting about this game is Jackson Arnold is his name, right?
Who?
The quarterback for Auburn.
Sure.
Now I got to mess up.
You think I'm learning the quarterback of Auburn's name? And his name is not Cameron Newton?
Yes. Jackson Arnold is the quarterback for Auburn. John Mateer is the quarterback for Oklahoma. John Mateer and Jackson Arnold played against each other in high school. They were number 1 and number 2. They both wanted to go to Oklahoma. Oklahoma picked Jackson Arnold over John Mateer. John Mateer then ends up going to Washington State and playing. Jackson Arnold then leaves Oklahoma to go to Auburn, and John Mateer goes to his dream school of Oklahoma. So they now are essentially playing each other again, and this is a friendly rivalry amongst quarterbacks. I don't think that this game is going to be a blowout. I think Auburn is going to play above who they are, meaning they may, if they pull this win out, they'll lose to Coppin State next week or something like that.
Bet it. I would like to take Oklahoma.
Oh, you said bet it? I'm not betting on Auburn. Take it Oklahoma. Bet at home. I just set it up.
Reggie set it up
to see somebody was go, yeah, me.
Walk you around. Nah, I'm picking Oklahoma. Okay, all right.
I'm just trying to set the bet up. If y'all want to take Auburn, hey, they're gonna play above their rating. If their rating is a 75, they're gonna be an 84 today.
Sure.
They may not win though.
Right. And that in lies the problem. Next up, South Carolina at Missouri after being upset last week. I'm surprisingly taking South Carolina in this game.
We got a couple questions about this game too. A couple comments.
Oh, right. Hold on. Wait. You right.
EQRC. Appreciate you, big dog.
Yeah, you got us straight.
South Carolina's quarterback, Sellers, is hurt, and he should be out of this game.
17 hours ago, he is cleared to play. We'll start versus Missouri.
Oh.
Then, yep. Rocking with Sellers.
And I'm taking Missouri. Want to bet?
I mean, I don't hate that because you know that he's hurt. But
I also think Missouri is a really good rushing team. I think they're averaging like 180 yards a game in rushing.
And you have said that, but I'm gonna let you take Mizzou, and I will take South Carolina. Yeah, for a 6-pack. There it is. Talking about lanky. Even though this is, I probably shouldn't bet this. I'm gonna do it. I believe.
We got a question. What are your thoughts on paying college players? Quick answer is I'm all for it. These schools make billions of dollars. The colleges and especially football players essentially support the economy of the state. Look at Alabama. So I think that they should be paid. I just think that there should be more regulation. I think there should be more regulation on where the money comes from. It should go into a trust, kind of like how they have when they agree on trades in professional sports, how you have to take that money and put it into a escrow account. You can't renege or do anything like that. I think they should have something similar in college sports to make sure that the kids get their money and also honor their contracts. If you sign a year contract, you don't get to leave after 6 months. They ain't take that rule out of there. That coach get fired, you get to leave for 30 days. No, we're not doing that. Nope.
See, that's the reason. I think this is a discussion that I would like to have, and we can have it in depth. But there's a lot of nuance to that conversation. I don't think that everybody gets a chance to discuss.
Next, talk about that on a random day. But that's just my quick. And I don't want to leave our commenting new follower, EQ.
Appreciate that. Next up, Florida versus Miami.
Go ahead, brother.
Miami. I'm taking Miami.
I'm not
taking Florida.
I didn't hear you. I backed up from the screen. Say it one more time.
Nah, fuck you. I'm gonna be very honest. Billy Napier did not lose the last game for us. DJ Lagway lost the game for us. You threw 5 interceptions. It's not acceptable. When Billy does Billy things, I'm going to blame Billy. And Billy does have some.
Good.
Billy does have some culpability. We don't run the ball nearly enough. And we have a really good running back. And we've always had really good running backs, and they all go to the NFL. But 5 interceptions is also just unacceptable. You have to learn how to either throw the ball to a player or throw the ball away. 5 interceptions for a quarterback ain't acceptable. Not never.
It's not acceptable. It's also not acceptable to keep throwing the ball down the field after interception 3. What are you doing? Why are you not running the ball? Why? What? You have Ball, who is 6'1", 230 pounds. He runs over. He's never tackled by the first person. Never. And you refuse to run the ball. Billy, no, bro. I do agree DJ Lagway had issues, but all young quarterbacks are going to have issues. Y'all remember, he's a sophomore. It is your job as a coach to put him in positions to be better. Also, them trash-ass passing plays. Did y'all see the quarterback vision when they, from behind the line, when they called it? It was a one-man route against 5 DBs. What you want him to do? He's doing the triple coverage every time.
We call that the Billy special. Let's put 2 guys over there, but this one guy is going to be between us and the ball. Billy, that's not a really good plan. I know. It's my plan. Stupid ass Billy. Fire Billy. Reggie just asked me why I wanted to because one of the banners says fire Billy. He asked why I was still up. I said leave it up until he fired.
I am going to take Florida here. No, I'm not betting. I am taking Florida strictly
You're just
to be
doing
spiteful.
it to be an asshole.
Yeah, spiked because I told you when I first met you, and you and Brother Worthy talked so much trash to me, and I never said anything. I said y'all time will come. That's all I kept saying. I said cool, and y'all kept shooting. Even when we would talk sports about anything else, we could be talking about cricket, and you said, "But I know my team won a championship." I'd be like, "Damn, dog, we talk about cricket." Cool. Now y'all go reap what y'all sow. So I hope Florida win so that it gets everything. I hope DJ Lagway throw for 397 yards and 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and James Ball runs for 2 touchdowns, and y'all win 38-21. I hope y'all dominate so that when the letdown happens after this, y'all can be like, "Well, they beat Miami though, who was ranked number 4 in Coral Gables," even though we really don't believe in Carson Beck. We don't. Y'all trying to make us believe in Carson Beck. Y'all trying to talk about, hey, look at Georgia without. Nobody believes in Carson Beck, dog.
No, they sure don't.
He still does the same thing.
Even Carson Beck don't believe in Carson Beck.
He just has really good receivers. All the receivers make an amazing catch and run every game, bro.
And it's rich. Y'all missing the part about him being infinitely rich and not even being good. That I do really appreciate that, to kind of bring it back to the whole players getting paid. That part I really think is excellent. You can make generational wealth and never be good and never go to the NFL. I don't think any team is out. You know what? Carson Beck is our guy next year. Cleveland maybe, but no reasonable team.
Yep. So I'm taking Florida just out of spite. Spite. And if they win, you know I'm gonna laugh.
And I'm gonna cry. Next
game,
up,
Georgia State, Vanderbilt.
Upset your favorite quarterback. Your favorite quarterback in the entire NCAA, Diego Pavia, continues.
That man is the Heisman Trophy contender. Diego Pavia from Vanderbilt. Let me tell y'all something that I would not be prepared for and I did not expect to see, honestly, and in my entire lifetime, is a Heisman Trophy candidate or winner from Vanderbilt in football.
Whoa. Cutler was good, wasn't he? He wasn't Heisman good?
No, he was good. He wasn't Heisman good.
Oh. Damn. I mean,
name another one. Give me another one. Give me somebody else.
That's it. This literally it. They have one.
That was your ace in the hole. That was your 10 of spades. Boy, thought there wasn't no more spades out there.
God damn. You got there. Did you beat me with a jack? Hurt.
I don't think Diego Pavia is going to allow them to lose to Georgia State. Georgia State is a team on the rise. They are building something here in Atlanta. I think their momentum was kind of stifled a little bit because Georgia Tech is getting better and is pretty good. So, but I don't expect Georgia State to win this game. I think Vanderbilt is going to they are going to try to prove that they are a really good team and they're ranked and undefeated.
Hey, let me tell y'all this though. Whoever said, because I watch everything. And they're like Vanderbilt to the SEC championship. I looked at this schedule. Boy, Vanderbilt. Shit. Y'all damn near the Florida. Somebody hates y'all as much as they hate us.
Oh, they got a tough schedule? Oh,
Alabama, LSU, Mizzou, Texas, Auburn, Kentucky, Tennessee. That's the end of their season. Haymaker. And they already played South Carolina.
Vanderbilt, you got to win these next two games because y'all. Yeah. They also knocked the quarterback out in the first quarter. So there was that.
I mean, you've accomplished you've done a good job. Job well done, but it's going to get ugly real soon for you. Next up, Maryland versus Wisconsin.
Big Ten action. Another soft slate of games for the soft ass Big Ten. I'm gonna say that for pause if necessary. I'm gonna say that all the time because y'all keep jumping in my inbox talking trash to me like I ain't reading the screen. I ain't up here making the shit up. Y'all are terrible.
Are you telling me that the Big Ten has a soft schedule?
According to the Big Ten folks, no, but I think so.
Are you telling me that the Big Ten is not the best conference in college football?
It is not the best conference in college football. I see you.
No. I want you to talk to the mic so that they can hear you because so many people tell me all the time that the Big Ten is the best conference in football and the SEC's time is coming on. So I just wanted to name
all the teams in the Big Ten, much less tell them that it's a Big Ten. Y'all didn't even know that some of the teams were in there.
Oh, with that being said, Maryland or Wisconsin, who you got?
I don't give a Maryland.
Me too.
Blacks.
Yep, Coach Loxley, we need you to win so you can keep that
Malik
job.
Washington is that dude, though. On some real stuff. All jokes aside, Malik Washington is that dude.
I was about to say that. That's the second part of that is I really like the quarterback, Malik Washington. Next up, Oregon versus Oregon State. Ducks roll big.
Ducks roll, bro. It is ugly. This is probably the Big Ten game of the day, though. Michigan versus Nebraska.
Correct, for sure. And Michigan, you need to win this. That is my thought process. I know that Matt Rule and Lil Mahomes played pretty well last week. What's his name? Dylan Raiola. And apparently Dylan Raiola's baby brother, Baby Raiola, is good. So Baby Mahomes is good too. He's in high school. But Michigan, I'm picking Michigan. I don't. My phone is charged.
I don't know. I'll be good. I'm gonna take Nebraska.
Oh, wow.
You want to bet it?
We just random betting? Sure, let's do
Yeah,
it.
I did. That's the only reason I did. Why not? I would love to see Nebraska rush the field for beating a mediocre Michigan team. I want to be petty because I want Michigan to be okay. But also remember they're missing their head coach. So he's now serving his suspension, which is such a weird suspension.
Man.
You get to beat coach for the first 2-3 games, and then you got to serve a suspension for the next 2, I think. And then you get to come back against like when
that's because you get to pick your this is like you getting whooped and you tell your parents what belt to whoop you with. All right, go get the cotton belt. That one. Please, not the leather belt. That one is gonna hurt. But Nebraska, yeah. The strap. Ooh, trigger. Purdue Boilermakers versus Notre Dame on the heels of an upset. Notre Dame wins, and they probably win by 40.
Notre Dame is defeated. They are 0-2, and Purdue is 2-1. Notre Dame is ranked. Purdue is not. Notre Dame is picked for a 24.5 point spread. You got to take Notre Dame at home. They're not going to be allowed to lose 2 in a row. But let me tell you,
Drew Brees.
If you lose,
Lou Rees need to be out there for them to win.
If you lose against Purdue, Marcus, now you know we I'm not gonna try to make it racy. I'm just gonna say the leash ain't as long. You don't get as much time to be bad. And 0-3, I don't even think Brian Kelly started 0-3 now. That's something you can't do, big dog. Go ahead and get this done. Marcus Freeman, beat him by 100, shut everybody up. That's what we're going with.
Right. Next up, in what would only be a battle in the Big Ten. This is a sham. This is a real sham. And as much as I try to hold my tongue and not like really give my opinion on things, this is why I hate the Big Ten. Both of these teams are scams. Illinois is a scam. Indiana is a scam. But together, this is what probably would have to be truly the game of the week.
Fraud. Scam and scam together is fraud.
Right. This is the Nigeria Prince Bowl. Y'all both scamming.
Oh, man.
And I honestly think that both of your teams are about the same. And when I say about the same,
mid.
Possibly mid. Lucky to be mid.
Indiana is
wait.
Oh,
hold on. If you think Indiana, Illinois, and Vanderbilt, rank them.
Vanderbilt, Illinois, Indiana. Just because Vanderbilt has played somebody. That's the only I other than the schedule of them actually beating South Carolina, you could put them in the little cup and shake
Spider-Man.
up the dice and just
their Spider-Man meme at minimum, but due to what we saw from Vandy, you would have to rank them above. Vandy's not even a competitive team in this conference. But neither here nor there, Indiana. Sure.
Indiana is an offensive team. Illinois is a defensive team. Bielema is a offensive lineman by profession and coach. He is going to try to run the ball, and he is going to try to beat up Indiana. If Indiana wins, they will make it to the college football playoff again.
Will they? No.
They don't play nobody.
Big Ten.
It's 12 teams.
If Indiana finds himself above Oregon or Penn State, throw the whole conference away.
Oregon, Penn State, Ohio State. You assume 3 teams from the SEC. That's 6. That leaves 6 other teams. Ain't 3 teams coming from the ACC? Clemson 1-2, 0-2, 1 whatever.
Put them in there every time. Hey, put them in there. They're gonna just like last time. You tough until you find somebody who can fight.
Whatever. I'm gonna take. I don't know. Whatever. I take Illinois. Whatever. I don't care. I don't know. I'm not betting it. but I don't know.
This is literally a Chat GPT game. Hey, who do you think? And let's see. Funny story. Let's see who Chat GPT picked Illinois.
Illinois is a defensive team. You always go with defense.
And they picked
we'll see.
Wisconsin over Maryland. And Missouri over South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody cares. Washington versus Washington State. I assume we're taking Washington because the Belichicks are over there, or somebody is over there, if I remember correctly.
The Belichicks
Nope.
are in North Carolina.
They're all in UNC. Oh, I'm still picking Washington, but it's a dice roll. I wouldn't bet this game. I don't know anything about the Cougars. And then Michigan State versus an undefeated USC.
I'm going to take Washington State. I don't know why, but I'm going to take them. And then Michigan State versus USC. Ironically, both teams 3-0. Michigan State has not played a Big Ten game yet. USC is now everybody's darling pick to be the sleeper of the Big Ten.
No, I ain't going that far.
So I'm going to take USC.
Roll that wagon one too many times.
I'm going to take USC because they're at home here.
Yeah. Trick me won't get tricked again.
Fool me once.
Yeah.
Shame on you. Fool me once, can't get fooled again.
Man.
So that's it for ACC.
ACC. We're gonna run these quick. Syracuse versus Clemson. Dabo.
Can't lose Clemson.
Yeah, Clemson can't lose. Fran Brown is talking shit. This is going to be something if it's anything. I'm taking Clemson. Somebody gonna have some humble pie on Monday or here. Not even Monday. In a minute.
SMU, the Battle of Dallas.
Yes.
SMU, TCU. TCU is actually a pretty good team.
Right. And SMU spent all that money.
I'm not gonna pick TCU because they're the home team. I'm gonna pick TCU because I saw them play and win against North Carolina, and they look damn good. So, and I think they have the better quarterback of the two, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna take TCU here.
I'm taking TCU in that one too. Next up, also undefeated's here. Very interesting. No, the UNC already lost.
UNC got drubbed by
you're right.
TCU.
Right. UCF undefeated.
North Carolina. They at home, right? Nope. At UCF.
I'm taking UCF in this.
I don't know.
And Belichick. Yeah, I gotta get used to saying that. There's a whole thing because I guess he coached Scott Frost at some point. I think he's gonna try to beat him, but I don't think he's gonna.
Oh, Frost is there too. Ooh.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna take UCF here. I don't believe enough in North Carolina for them to go on the road and beat UCF.
I don't trust him to beat anybody except for. Nope, I don't say that either. Hey, we are now moving right on to the NFL. All right, first game has already been decided. The Bills beat the Dolphins
1,000,000 to 0.
I ain't gonna say
actually
that.
It was a pretty good game. Actually,
I was about to say the Dolphins actually, if they play like that all season, they will have a much better season than.
Like what? Tell me how they played.
They played smart through 3.5 quarters, minus that one interception. It's gonna happen. They played tough. They played physical against one of the better teams in the NFL. I think that the Dolphins played a hell of a game. They just lost really. And I'm gonna tell you what they really lost on, which is really unfortunate, was that punt that dude tried to block. And he wasn't stupid. He was just unrealistic with his physical abilities. When he leaned out, because he wasn't, you know how you see players sometimes just being dumb and like, I'm just going to try to hit the kicker. No, he was trying to lay out and get to it. He just did not have the physical abilities to lay down and get to it. And when he did, he hit the kicker, gave them a first down, and that was basically all she wrote. So that one play kind of ended the game for them. I'm not going to say you played bad for what ended up being 2 bad plays. That first down and the interception. Outside of that, they play good against Josh Allen.
Look, you can play as good as you want to for half or 2/3 of the game, 3/4 of the game. What I'm starting to believe is the Tua interception is coming. Whether or not it comes in the first, second, or third quarter or fourth quarter, it's going to be there.
But you can say that about, I mean, for a long time, you say the same thing about Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield, not Aaron Rodgers. Ooh, no, not Aaron Rodgers. But a lot of people, I think that comes with that. I'm not as upset about that. I think that, I mean, you can't throw one every game, but you're going to throw some.
Well,
but you're right, too.
We had 3 interceptions.
I mean, you could throw 5, be DJ Lagway.
In college. So yeah, it is what it is. Dolphins has already happened. Falcons, Panthers, baby.
Let's go, baby. We ain't on no slump, but this need to be a buster. Hey, man, we need to get right on in and destroy them. Sorry to you, Bryce. I fuck with you the long way. Ted McMillan, keep an eye on him. He did have 6 catches for 100 yards last week. We are without AJ Terrell for this game. We're also without Younghoe Koo for the rest of this.
Ever.
Adios to my boy. They cut him. We're going with young Romo, and that is our kicker. But we are picking the Falcons, and we are picking the Falcons hopefully to win by a lot.
I am nervous about Clark Phillips or D. Alford starting. But
do you not bump Billy Bowman?
No, they like Billy Bowman in the slot because he can cover the slot as well as he's a good blitzer and run support. D. Alford ain't none of them. So, but D. Alford is still a decent corner. I have not seen him play on the outside in a long time, so it may work out. But we also have Clark Phillips available this week too.
Hey,
so
roll the coverage to Ted. Xavier Legette had 2 receptions for -3 yards. And don't let Hunter Renfrow beat you.
I'm expecting for our front defensive front to control this game. If we can run the ball on offense and control Derek Brown, who seems to have gotten off his little slump against Arizona, then we should be all right. I got us winning by 2 touchdowns, 28-14, 31-17, however you want to call it that day.
I would rather us not give up that many points. I think that outside of Tet, the offense doesn't really scare me. And if that's going to be the case, I think the best thing we could do is keep the 2 high safeties and blitz, baby, blitz.
Yep.
To quote Roll Tide Willie.
So we're taking the Falcons here.
Yeah.
Let us know if anybody wants to take the Panthers for a 6-pack. Packers, Browns.
Come on now. Packers, by a lot.
Interesting game. Because the Browns have a decent defense.
Oh, the best defense in NFL stat-wise.
But the Packers have a decent defense too.
Correct them.
And they got offense.
And they have Michael Parsons, as Jerry likes to call him.
Yeah, they got Michael Parsons but I mean they got
Joe Flacco. Duck.
Yeah, Joe can't move though. That's the thing. Joe, you better y'all better run. I got the Packers here because Jordan Love is my fantasy football quarterback. So
Quinshon Judkins should have 1,000 carries. That's the only way you're gonna keep, or you're gonna be playing a new quarterback. It's one of the 2.
They got 5, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna get one out of there. Flacco will be toast if y'all drop him back 20-30 times.
Yeah, we got the Packers here.
And all Michael trying to do is get his sack every game. And he is my boy. What have I said? But yes, Micah is going, that is gonna for sure gonna be his target. I have no other way to say that. Next up, Bengals versus Vikings. And in this case, this is what we call the backup quarterback bowl. It is treacherous for me because Joe Burrow was my starting fantasy football quarterback until this week. Turf toe, grade 3, out for 3 months, which equals the season. He almost Aaron Rodgers. He played just long enough. Aaron Rodgers just really brought the flag out and was done. Joe played a couple plays and then be like, okay, I'll see y'all next year.
For the third, I mean, so you have really the game within the game, which is Jamar Chase versus Justin Jefferson to see who's the best receiver and best LSU receiver in the league.
And apparently they don't speak anymore.
Yeah, and they're not really cool for some reason. Whatever happened, they're not as
Jamar
cool.
Chase said, hey, man, we older. And I was like, oh, sheesh, y'all are literally college friends.
Yeah, y'all have been in the league 3 years. Like,
right.
What said we went from 19 to 22. Okay.
Right.
But you know, it is what it is. I would say the Vikings defense is better than the Bengals defense, and I believe in Brian Flores in the way that he schemes up defense. And JJ McCarthy isn't going to play to mess it up, so they're going to rely on the run a little bit more than trying to prove the quarterback is good.
Jake Browning versus Carson Wentz.
I'm gonna take the Vikings here because I think the Vikings.
Reggie Brady. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Ooh. Carson Wentz, how many teams?
G-Co, yes, SC quarterback is playing. South Carolina's quarterback is playing against Mizzou. I'm going to take the Vikings here because they're at home and they have the better defense and the better defensive coordinator.
Bengals.
You know you got to bet that.
Do I have to?
2 backup quarterbacks, the number 1 and number 2, or 1A and 1B wide receivers. This is the most even game you probably gonna get all
right.
weekend. You betting it?
Yeah. T. Higgins, you better show up. You better show up.
I forgot about T. Higgins, but yeah. Yeah, you need to, T, because it ain't looking good if you don't, big dog. They just paid. That's a lot of money to be not made the playoffs.
I concur.
Hey, if y'all need a quarterback, just know we have one, and y'all have a defensive end that y'all been trying to get rid of, and the numbers aren't that far off if they're off at all. Y'all give us Trey Hendrickson, we will give you Kirk Cousins and a defensive end.
Not a very good one though. Let me be very honest.
Yeah, we'll give you honor. We'll give you Ebiketie. We'll give you Ebiketie.
Will we?
Yeah. Yes.
We'll see about that. Next up, Steelers versus Patriots.
Intriguing game because the Steelers need to be better.
Define intriguing.
Both of these teams, the Steelers have whether they're fair or unfair because of the old ass names they have on their team, have expectations. TJ Watt just signed a gajillion-dollar contract and he has 0 sacks in his last 6 games. Y'all
not my problem. I told you I love that song.
Y'all have to beat the Patriots. The Patriots are not viewed as a contender in the division nor the conference. Y'all are trying to be both. If you don't, the Patriots will then, to me, if the Steelers lose to the Patriots take their spot. Whatever their spot is within the conference, the Patriots take their spot.
I'm taking the Steelers in this. I don't think that Aaron Rodgers is in the business of losing to Drake May. That's all I got.
In the business of losing to who?
Drake May.
Yeah. But let me tell you,
we lose.
Y'all got, how many receivers they got?
Who?
Steelers.
One.
And who's gonna guard him? I got all the faith in the world in Christian Gonzalez. He one of them DBs. He like Patrick Surtain. You just don't hear nothing because he just shut down the side of the field.
Right. He is this. They didn't even think they hear the silencer because you don't hear nothing. Man, give DK the ball. Just hand it to him. You ain't got to catch it. I don't know why teams don't get that. Sometimes you just got to find your best player and hand him the ball and let him figure it out. That's why you pay him large sums of money. They pay you to do your job.
Russ trying to get
it's your job. Don't they tell you sometimes, hey, figure it out?
Yeah. That's what Shanahan does. If I can't throw it to Debo, we gonna run the ball with Debo. It don't matter what it is.
Rams, Eagles. Oh, yeah.
Game of the week.
No, hell no. Boy, you crazy. Put that liquor down. And it's Lions Ravens Monday night at 8:15. You think that's more important than Eagles versus the Rams? Oh, we strongly disagree there.
The Rams are favored to win their division. The Rams and the Eagles played the Rams played the Eagles the best in the playoffs last year. They added Devontae Adams. I mean, and their defense is damn good. Like that D-line is crazy.
They're going to lose to the Eagles. They're going to lose to the Eagles.
I got to
wait. There is not a position on offense that the Rams are better than the Eagles. Jalen Hurts is better than Matt Stafford. Y'all can argue in the comments. Stafford back broken. Saquon is better than Kyron Williams by leaps and bounds. A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Enough said. You throw Puka in there all you want.
I mean, they're better, but it ain't. The difference ain't here now. That's Puka and Devontae now.
Yeah, not Puka and A.J. Brown.
Yeah.
And Puka
here versus here.
And Puka is McVay. I can't wait for him to go somewhere else. Every time you just got to wait for him to go anywhere else, and then you're like, man, he just like Norwood said, man. Well, shit, y'all remember Cooper Kupp? Where's he at? Doing what? With who?
Seattle. Aren't they undefeated?
As soon as we get done, I'm gonna pull up his motherfucking stuff.
Talk about me and my brain glitching. That boy said,
I wasn't, my brain wasn't glitching. I was trying to figure out how I was gonna say this without using all the cuss words.
I'm gonna take the Eagles here. But I mean, they got to get their pass game going,
bro.
They got to get
me off doing this. You do all of the marketing for the other team, and I'm gonna take the team that everybody knew that we was gonna pick in the first place. Talking about this game.
Well, I don't want to pick I want to pick the Rams. If the Rams were at home, I'll probably pick the Rams. Oh, but they're in Philly.
Do you like drugs?
AJ Brown and Devontae. AJ Brown not gonna sit around with no catches again or one catch. Y'all better figure that out too.
And he also means that he's probably due for a meteoric day, and what a day for it to be.
I am king of picking against what I think, and then coming back when I'm right and being pissed off that I was right. I'm king of that. But I'm gonna take the Eagles here.
Right. I was always taking the Eagles. I didn't even think that was that deep in the first place as far as a breakdown, but I appreciate it. Next up, Jets versus the Buccaneers. Buccaneers roll again. I think that the Bucs are a really good team. I said that before the season. I'm gonna say that during the season. The Bucs are good, and if
they have too many weapons, man. They got weapons on weapons.
And when Godwin gets back, then it was going to get really scary. Because
now you make a Book and Godwin on one side and Mike Evans on the other.
Whoa. You still got wait. Bucky Irvin and Tess Johnson. That little motherfucker's fast.
I'm about to say I wasn't even going to the running backs yet. I've been trying to trade for Bucky Irvin for 2 weeks in fantasy football, and Jacko is not trying to trade him.
And Tez, and that's the best place because you're going to have everybody else matched up. And then you're going to have Tez out there just once again, catch him. Yes, he's 160 pounds. Can you catch him? If you catch him, it's a problem. But catching him, also a problem.
Yeah, we got the Bucs here. Jets.
Bucks.
Ain't nothing you can do, big dog.
I would like to see y'all play tough though. Justin Fields, you gotta do a little bit more. You gotta do a little bit more, or you're gonna be looking for another job. I'm tired of seeing this black man look for a new job every year.
I'm not. We need black journeyman quarterbacks.
I agree.
White quarterbacks mid.
I don't think that he gonna be a journeyman though. He gonna end up being. I mean, yeah.
Sure. We on team 3. What makes you a journeyman? 4?
I mean, I guess you're already there. I want everybody to go to the Rams and just wait around like buzzards.
Man, listen, him with McVay would just
right. That's where y'all need to be. If y'all haven't figured it out, y'all need to be over there. Hey, y'all hiring, y'all need an intern. I don't even care about this job I got. Y'all can fire me for being the backup. Put me on the practice squad for the Rams. I'm gonna put some liquor in Stetson room and let him fight that out.
That's fucked up because he went to AA like that.
Delivery. Who keep delivering this? Look at my room.
Do it like Guns in the Hood. Somebody just dropped a crate of AKs in the middle of Chicago. Like, but I'm not gonna get on my political shit. Colts versus Titans.
Colts. Gotta rock with the Colts until proven otherwise.
Danny Dimes they gonna fire Brian Daboll for Danny Dimes looking regular.
Now that
everybody that left New York looked decent.
Oh, Josh, I'm sending a handle of Evan Williams and a case of Skull. You know it. Evan Williams' Skull is every University of Georgia quarterback favorite Christmas gift.
That boy gonna bring that skull out. Skaka.
You know what time it is. You know it. Evan Williams and Skull. Oh my God!
Oh, the liquor done kicked in, y'all. Everything is funny. Where were we? What game were we?
Lord Danny Jesus. Dimes. Yes,
Danny Dimes resurrecting his career, getting away from Brian Daboll. Let me tell y'all, Giants, it is time to move on. If you wait, Malik Neighbors already is showing y'all that he don't like it there.
No. Malik Neighbors has told them people that they are going to be you don't look at your coach like that unless you know you got the power to get him fired and he's already out of there. And Neighbors look at him like some of us ain't gonna make it the next year, big dog. It you.
So I got the Colts here. Colts defense is actually pretty good, to tell the truth.
Yes.
So I got the Colts here. Raiders, Commanders, no Jaden Daniels.
Raiders.
DNB.
Wait. No, definitely bet. Do you not know who the quarterback for the Commanders is?
Oh, Marcus Mariota. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
No. Yeah. Marcus Mariota is going to have a good game because he's going to trick y'all into somebody else thinking that he's going to be a starting quarterback again.
Oh, I'm going to tell y'all, if y'all – now this is Engage 8. He can't throw the ball nowhere. Just long as he got one – him and Desmond Ritter got one play. Run left, run right. Now, I know that is also uniquely the Jaden Daniels special, but Jaden Daniels can also throw the ball. I don't care if you can't cover at all. See Mariota, get Mariota. Don't even worry about the ball. He ain't going to throw it. And if he do, he'll be on his back. Trust me, we seen it. Just get Mariota. That's all you got to do. He ain't going to throw too many touchdowns. I'm taking the Raiders. Geno wins.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Whatever, sure. You've talked me out of picking Mariota, so I'm picking the Raiders.
Broncos at Chargers. It's going to be another good one.
This is a game that I almost wanted to say was game of the week because
it has the potential to be right there.
I think the Chargers missing Khalil Mack is a huge issue against the Broncos. He'll be back in 4 weeks. His arm was broke.
Pretty much saw that immediately when you holding your arm like this and you get right in there in the golf cart. It over, brother.
Yeah, and then when he sat down, if you notice, his hand moved and his arm just said, I said, oh no.
In 4 weeks, he will be back with a club.
And will knock y'all out. We've seen that before. So we thought in the AFC West that the Broncos were the biggest challenger or the biggest challengers to the Chiefs. If the Chargers beat the Broncos, who have also already beaten the Chiefs and the Raiders, if I'm not mistaken. No, they didn't play the Raiders yet.
Parody.
They would be the first. They would be the first in the AFC West, and they would be the biggest challenger to the Chiefs. So it's kind of like they almost flip-flop between 2 and 3.
I think that all three of these teams. Oh yes, and who else? Oh, really? All four of them. The Raiders are a little bit better than I thought they were going to be. Chiefs a little bit worse than I thought they were going to be. The Broncos have kind of held serve, even though they lost to the Colts. It was 29-28. And the Chargers are a little bit better. Let me be honest. The receivers haven't started dropping the ball yet. If the receivers don't drop the ball, then it's like, oh, you're
Quentin
not
Johnston
terrible.
All of a sudden, he looks like a first
Don't
round
worry
receiver.
about it. He on my fantasy team. Starting.
But had 3 touchdowns in 2 weeks.
13. Matthew Golden. Come on. Hey, come holler at me on the bench, son. We get you back out there when you start.
That was the end of the season pick. There's no way end of the draft. There ain't no way you pick Quentin Johnston in round nothing other than 15.
No, it wasn't that late. But I get myself in these situations where I can't. I do kind of the opposite of what you do. The logic tells you what to do. Do it. He can't keep dropping balls like that forever, right?
We'll see. But I mean, the Chargers do.
AFC West is
Justin
good,
Herbert, everything. You're right. They catching the ball all of a sudden. Yeah, you know what? Ladd came in there and they was like, "Hey, all y'all can go because we can figure it out."
Yeah. and Ladd does it. Ladd. Fuck Ladd, man. I do not like that ball. Now,
you don't like it because you went to Georgia.
Nah, Hunter Renfrow.
If you went to Florida, you would be.
Nah, that's not true. I did not like Riley Cooper. I like Ricky. I like Ricky
Riley Cooper.
But I didn't like Hunter Renfrow either. I think that all of them just be. But Ladd
plays on the outside though. Like none of them other players you talking about played on the outside, which was always my thing. Ladd. Sneaky said Ladd is your new Cooper Cup.
No, right now Ladd is my new Brock Bowers.
Right now, but I will say just because the way that they play. And if they can hold on to the ball, because Josh Palmer is another player I told you I was pretty good,
right? But
nobody was paying attention to him. And I was like, dude, if he's the third wide receiver, they can literally catch the ball over. Those two, Quentin Johnston and Josh Palmer, if they can actually catch the ball, are really big, fast receivers. And then you have Ladd just scurrying around. You got
Keenan Allen back. Like this.
Keenan Allen with his AC joint, dislocated AC joints out there. He got 4 shoulders. You seen that? He got shoulder AC joint. He's a possession receiver. There's not a lot of places to cover these guys. And if they can run the ball, I got the Chargers here.
Me too. I do.
The Broncos are good.
This is a good game though.
And they got the defense.
And this is one of the few places where it doesn't actually help to be a home team.
Yeah, don't matter.
You don't even get the home field advantage in LA, especially not for them.
Shout out to you, Joey Bosa. You left, or they didn't pay you. Either one. I got the Chargers here, but it's going to be a knockdown, drag-out game because the Broncos' defense is good, and whoever Patrick Surtain guards, which I'm assuming will probably be Ladd, is a wrap. Who you put? Who else you putting Pat Surtain on? Nobody.
Man. If I'm Pat Surtain and y'all ask me to guard Ladd McConkey, dog, we're gonna have to have a conversation. We're gonna have to have a conversation with a lot of people. First of all, we'll have a conversation with the rest of the defensive backs room. Y'all can't guard Lad. Just say it. Say it out loud.
Sneaky. So finish your saying. Sneaky, you betting?
And
Sneaky, let us know if you're betting. We taking the Chargers 6-pack. Splash cast.
But yeah, Chargers. Next up, Saints versus Seahawks at Seahawks. Y'all know I'm taking the Seahawks in this. I think that the Vikings should have kept Scam Darnold. The Saints haven't played terrible. They haven't been good, but they haven't played terrible. And the other part is Spencer Rattler has played well enough where nobody's asked for any other quarterback.
They don't have another quarterback.
Yes, they do. They have a guy they just drafted.
Who? I stand by. I know. I stand by what I said. I told y'all, and y'all, and I am a Falcons fan, so it is disguised as hate, and it's probably enwrapped in hate. But there's logic.
Wait, time out. Yeah, I want y'all. That's why I love podcasts, because you still get to listen to what people say. He said maybe it's disguised in hate. This then wrapped in hate. That ain't disguised, Reggie.
No, I said actually it's wrapped in hate. It's not disguised, it's wrapped in hate. But the logic is still there. Tyler Show is ass. I told y'all he was ass. He was ass in college. He was ass in college when he was supposed to be in college. He was ass in college. I want to see him play so when he was there.
I want to see him play so bad.
Whatever. What I want to see.
I don't think that Spencer sucks either.
That's where I'm going. What I want to see is I want to see the Seahawks win because I don't want to see the Saints have any hope. But Spencer Rattler quietly has outplayed Caleb Williams. And why is that important? Because they are linked, because Caleb Williams took Spencer Rattler's job in Oklahoma and made him go to South Carolina. And he's the one that started the whole Spencer Rattler isn't as good as it seemed. And it was like, hey, Spencer Rattler, y'all kind of gave up on him too soon. And Caleb was a running quarterback in college. He could run really, really well. But in the pros, which Spencer Rattler's game since high school has been tailor-made to make it to the NFL, they are similar, and Spencer has played better.
You know what?
I'm not watching this for the game. I am now invested in this Spencer Rattler versus Caleb Williams rest of the season stats, because both teams are bad, and Caleb Williams has a better team than the Saints. Then the Bears are a better team, better roster than the Saints roster.
You know what's really crazy? It's like there's just a run of quarterbacks that
kabooty boo. I'm telling y'all, Spencer Rattler out here about to make some money.
You look at the passing stats for Lamar Jackson, Michael Penix, Jaden Daniels, Spencer Rattler, Caleb Williams, CJ Stroud, Kyler Murray, and Baker Mayfield, Bo Nix, they're all about the same.
Which means you overpaid for a lot of them if they're all the same.
Right. That is. Yeah, I mean, it's very interesting to watch. Now, of course, Lamar is on the higher end of things, and he has the running potential. Michael Penix just getting things figured out. Jaden Daniels is a young guy figuring it out. Spencer Rattler being between Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams and above CJ Stroud and Kyler Murray and Baker Mayfield and Bo Nix.
We'll have to come back about CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud is very interesting. It is early, Sneaky. It is early. But we're going to come back and talk about CJ. Starting to catch up to him. Now, of course, all his receivers' legs be blowing up.
Right. That doesn't help.
Too. But we're taking the Seahawks. I don't want to belabor the point. It's 12:41. We're a whole hour into the first game of mid today. So Seahawks Saints. I'm taking the Seahawks here. I want nothing but pain and strife for the Saints. Bears, Cowboys. Cowboys at Bears.
Cowboys.
Yeah. Cowboys. I better do something about that defense, though. Well, you did. You traded away Micah. I mean,
yeah, but I mean, that's not the issue. I mean, that's a symptom of the issue, but y'all can't cover. Them cornerbacks just be getting whooped. But the good thing
Diggs should be better. He should be. That was his first game, the second game back.
No, Stephon Diggs is a wide receiver. The Patriots.
Whatever. His brother Trayvon, Stephon did whatever. There's a joke there. I'm gonna leave it there. But Cardi. I'm gonna take the Cowboys here because I believe in Dak No, y'all don't have Jadeveon. Jadeveon was just arrested. He may be suspended.
Nah, they're gonna get him out of jail. He's so stupid. How you get arrested for parking somewhere after they told you not to park there? You park there anyway and get locked up. And you just got on a team, Tommy. We didn't even see you in a jersey and you got arrested for parking in the wrong place. Didn't you? Something should have said, you know what? I just got this new job. I'm gonna just park somewhere else.
Should.
Splash Gas
almost get sued by Cardi.
Reggie almost got sued by Cardi.
I ain't got nothing, so you can sue me whatever.
We take Cowboys over the Bears, Cardinals, 49ers. Fight. I don't care. There's no you know what? 49ers. Mac Jones is Mac Jones gonna continue to cut ass.
Mac Jones 281-330-8004. Hit me up. I'm on low. It's Mac Jones. I'm taking Cardinals.
49ers.
I'll take Cardinals.
Okay.
That a bet? We got 4 bets on the docket.
Yes,
and Russ is trying to get in on that Mizzou South Carolina game too.
Do it, yes.
You said bet this one?
Yeah.
Cardinals 49ers. Cardinal official.
Boy. Ain't heard him since the Grinder remix.
Drake got him excommunicated.
I mean, that happens. Chiefs, Giants. Chiefs are not good, but the Giants stink. Y'all better keep Patrick Mahomes safe. Chiefs roll over the Giants.
I'm about to say, y'all better keep Patrick Mahomes safe. Them tackles for the Chiefs are awful. Travis Kelce, he hadn't taken his deer antler spray yet. He gonna take that about week 13 so that he'll be good for the playoffs. I'm gonna take the Chiefs in a win by a field goal game. Here.
I think 17-3.
That's still bad.
I agree, but and then what I think is game of the week on another fantastic Monday, Lions versus Ravens. Lions look a lot better.
Sneaky. Sneaky said Mac Jones and Brock Purdy are the same person.
Just one is way more expensive than the other. That's the reason I say I never would have paid him that money. No.
I got no argument against it. That's why it's funny. Lions, Ravens.
You want to know why you don't have an argument against it? Because you got good sense.
Lions, Ravens. So what Ravens team are we going to get? We're going to get the team that blew the lead against the Bills? Or are we going to get the team that went 41-17? Like, against the Cleveland Browns? What are we going to get against the Lions is the question.
I think that's the reason I think that this is the game of the week, because both of these teams have had solid ups and solid downs, and it is very interesting to see, kind of what you plan to get.
Aiden Hutchinson. See, I don't think the Lions have anybody to spy Lamar. But I don't know if the Ravens have the secondary to stop the Lions, especially after that 52-point explosion against the Bears. Ooh. Oh, you already know I'm going with the Ravens. Going with the Blacks.
Yeah. All right.
It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a great game.
Oh, it's in Baltimore Ravens.
You got to figure out a reason to pick the teams when they're both close. I always go with the home team if I can't pick anybody else. Otherwise, it's injuries. Sneaky's taking the Ravens. So we're all taking the Ravens. Nobody's taking the Lions. In Baltimore on Monday night. Who has the better run game? Who has the better run game of these two teams?
Dogfall. Different. They do it different, but
who has the better wide receivers?
What don't play?
Who has the better?
You're just asking questions to be petty.
No, I'm going through it to figure out who I'm trying to convince myself to pick the Lions. I think Jared Goff can score as many points as Lamar, just in a different way.
I 100% agree. That's the same thing I feel about the running game. Is they're both uber talented, just do it differently.
Lions better wide receivers, dog fall on the rushing game. Even though Derrick Henry and Lamar are better, I think they're better at the expense of the wide receivers. The O-line for the Lions, you would assume, is better. Because we just saw the Ravens offensive guard he was spinning in circles, didn't block nobody. Lamar is a better playmaker than Goff. Defensive wise, who has the better D line? I would say the Lions. Linebackers is the Ravens. Secondary should be the Ravens. Yeah, I got to pick the Ravens. I can't not pick the Ravens at home. I can't do it. I really want to pick the Lions, though. I really want to pick the Lions, but I'm going to stay with the Ravens. And then I'm going to come back here on Monday and I'm going to kick myself. Or Tuesday, I guess. So we both pick the Ravens.
Yes.
Did we miss anything? Is there anything else you want to talk about before we go?
There's nothing left. We can always go back to paying players. I think that's a conversation to be had and to be had again and again and again. But yes, thank you guys for rocking with us. Please remember, like, follow, subscribe. Also remember, support Brew Crew.
Party of Two Brew Crew.
Party of Two Brew Crew. What else? Please go back and listen to last week's pod. And outside of that, adios, mi amigos. God's love until we meet again. Y'all be safe. We out of here.
Peace. We out of here.